Hey guys, what you see me sitting on here is a piece of 10-inch steel. Just completely square. It's got 1/4-inch thick walls. Guy that gave this to me told me that it came out of an old school that they were building. But I got it for free. And the only thing I want to do different to this is they had cut about 1.5 inch cut out of the face of this side here, but they left this corner intact. So what I want to do is just make these so they're level. So all I got to do is run one quick line up this side and cut this off, and then this will be level with this side, and I can put a grade or anything else I want to do over it. I'm going to leave this part here intact, get this paint off of here with a wire wheel, and I'll be able to use this as a griddle or anything else I want to do, this 1/4-inch plate here. So I'll have a griddle and I'll have a grate. It couldn't get any more straightforward than what this is. Now I've thought about blocking this end off here that I'm sitting on with some rocks or something like that. I thought about plate, but then I was like, well, I might want to have the option to use this for other things. So for the time being, I'm going to leave it in the configuration it's in, other than slice this end off right here, and then I'm going to take it out to the campsite. There you got a little better angle of what I'm talking about here. I bought this torch about 2 years ago when I was customizing an Army Deuce and a half that I bought from DRMO, and I've since sold the truck, but I kept the torch. And if you don't own one, boy are they handy as all get out. Last thing I'm going to do, guys, these two corners right here are just at a 90-degree angle, and I'm just going to kind of dog ear those corners a little bit, just in case, you know, it's going to be sitting out in the open. I'm not really sure where this is going to end up in my sight, so I'm going to dog ear these corners, just make it a little safer in case I trip and fall. I don't have this sharp piece of 1/4-inch steel going through my noggin. This slag hammer here came from my grandfather. I've had it for a number of years, 20 anyway. Alright, this paint is so thick, I'm going to hit it first with what little bit of a grinding wheel I have left on this grinder. It's not ideal by any means, but it's all I got handy. Well, alright guys, here's the finished product. I went ahead and just hit those edges just a little bit with the grinder. There shouldn't be too many sharp edges left down here. It's more of a safety thing just for when I've got it in camp. You know, there's not that there'll be kids around or anything, but in case I trip and fall or whatever, it just makes it a little safer anyway than having those sharp edges everywhere. So there it is. Once I get a fire built in here, I'll season this top. It'll be kind of a ready-made griddle. This is a piece of 10-inch steel, 1/4-inch thick sidewalls, and there you have it. I think it's going to be, and it's about almost 3 feet long, I'd say. But if you can find one of these, I think it is just going to be the cat's meow for what I want to do. When I get the chance, I'll weld up a grate to go in front of here that's removable, and that'll be my grate for grilling. I think this is going to be just the ticket. Alright, here's my big block of tallow I've had sitting in the freezer for about a week now. I'm just going to go across the top of this steel, put a nice liberal coat of tallow on it, so while it's sitting in the woods, before I get cover over it, she won't rust up, and all that work getting that paint off will have been for nothing here. So all in all, I got maybe 50 cents worth of grinding wheel that I ground down on it. Maybe $1 worth of gas between oxygen and acetylene, and I got the steel for free. So this camp stove is going to cost me about $1.50, all said and done.